Africa is a continent rich with opportunity. And when business and communities come together, its astonishing potential begins to be felt. With the Sustainable Development Goals steering these partnerships, Africa's future is being rewritten with innovation, foresight, and inclusivity. Crossing the length and breadth of the continent, our journalists uncover these stories and share them with the world. Join us now for remarkable stories of partnerships across Africa, building the future and changing lives. It's Africa's time.
Looking out from the lighthouse in Jamestown, one of Accra's oldest suburbs, one can see fisher boats lying close to the shore. Locals refer to this part of the coastline as Bola Beach, which means garbage dump. Plastic bottles and coconut shells litter the sand. Amin Salih and his business partner Zakaria Mohammed are two young Ghanaians who've worked together to try and find a solution to deal with Ghana's growing waste problem. Amin has come up with an innovative way of recycling organic coconut debris into green energy to produce a slow-burning, clean charcoal.
I am just shocked at what is happening here. Just imagine the CO2 being exposed to the atmosphere. So imagine if this happens all the time. And this is just one of the dump sites out of a lot in the country. We are just destroying our own world, basically. But this is a resource for me. This is something I could make very good use of. And this is what is happening to it. So I'm just sad. Very sad, actually. Very, very sad. And this is just very close to the beach. So as you can see, there's some liquid waste, and this is all ending up into the beach. The sea is universal. So if you don't care about what's happening in Ghana, this might end up wherever you are. So what my idea is to just collect all the coconut waste in the city of Accra, convert it to clean, affordable energy. Over 70% of the people, even in Accra, rely on charcoal as their main source of energy. This charcoal and firewood expose a lot of dangerous smoke into the atmosphere, and mostly it's our women and children that are very close to these smokes. So they inhale these dangerous smokes, they get infected by a lot of respiratory diseases. So you see the suit all over. This is what really kills people, the black suit. This is firewood. Deforestation is a very big issue in Ghana. I think every year Ghana loses about 135,000 hectares of forest land. That's more than half of the country's land size. My neighborhood is like an example, a living testimony of what I am doing. So as you can see, all these are from the forest. We are cutting down trees to feed ourselves.
Amin, a law student, has found himself focusing more and more on finding solutions to the global energy and environmental crisis.
I am a very curious person, very curious. I wish to know how almost everything works. I've done readings on how the rockets fly to Mars. I've done research on how the engine even works. And the question I ask myself is, how are these guys able to come up with great inventions that I can't? So I think through curiosity, I realized the least I could also do is make good use of waste. And this was something that was staring me in the face almost every corner in Accra. There's a spot for coconut sellers. I've actually done a head count. There are over 1,000 of them in Accra alone.
Amin recruited and paid coconut waste collectors from all over Accra to bring the shells to his house instead of the dump. He then experimented with different methods of carbonizing the husks with the aim of producing a cleaner charcoal.
I tried it on a small scale. It worked very well. And that really was like the biggest boost for me. Yeah, so this is the Zaacoal for ordinary households. We sell this very cheap to the ordinary household, very cheap. These are samples you could see from an improvised machine. It's very clean. It doesn't even stain your hand, if you could see it. So that's Zaacoal for you. So you meet my first customers, my first users of Zaacoal.
This charcoal is the best, no smoke. To be honest with you, in the beginning when my friend told me that his brother is going to try to use the coconut thing to make a charcoal, I wasn't convinced. But when he brings out, I saw it and then I put it in the fire, I do my tea, I'm convinced.
Amin realized that his idea was workable, but that it needed to be upscaled. An innovator at heart, he started exploring various business models. He was invited to the Inclusive Business Action Network IBAN workshop, which brought together innovators, entrepreneurs and business experts in the energy sector to discuss energy solutions for low-income communities in West Africa. The Inclusive Business Action Network is a community of role players in the BOP sector who work towards enabling inclusive business.
Inclusive business is really about how private sector organizations can reach out to lower income people, so it's beyond that donation charity idea. The inclusive business idea is really see them as customers, as producers, as part of the economic value chain, to really try to enhance their income and to make projects and services that is affordable for them.
Amin used the IBAN platform to develop his business idea.
So through GIZ and iSpace, I've been able to pitch my idea to like a whole lot of people. Now I'm getting impressive feedbacks, having all these experienced international consultants actually discussing how we could grow my business. What more can I ask for? It's just priceless.
In northern Ghana, there's another initiative. This one is trying to address deforestation in a practical way, which saves women time and money. Hamdia Mohammed is the manager of a project that's bringing the new cooking bag into homes all over Tamale. The new cooking bag uses less wood and charcoal for traditional cooking, as it reduces the time required over the open fire.
We'll wait until it's boiling, so that I'll wait for 2 minutes. So that I can send it to the cooking bag.
Once it's boiled, the pot and its contents are put directly into the new cooking bag. Because of the insulating properties, the temperature remains high and food continues to cook until it's ready.
So now I'm finished preparing my jollof rice. Yeah. It's very delicious.
That's great.
Tuma Viela means good work, and Hamdia Mohammed has risen through the ranks to become the manager of both the plastic recycling project and the new cooking bag project. Hamdia works closely with Ellen Seldent-Hayes, who started the project.
All the children from Tamale are bringing their pure water rubbers to us, and we are making the school bags for them, raincoats. We wanted to do it for the environment, but also for the women to have work. If you start something from the beginning and you see people grow, especially you see women grow, you see that things are developing, it keeps you going, really, yeah.
Namana kabatum dan yorba be school fees. Malonguna, the number so fialapam. Zon kamil batinangula.
For Hamdia and the women of the project, this is about more than just earning a living. They're investing in the future of their children and playing a small role in protecting the environment for future generations, affecting real change at a grassroots level.